Hello everyone, and welcome to Info Friday. So for Info Friday, I'd like to start off on something very hard. The Komplex sequencer has come out, and it is a monster of a synth. The reason why I called it a monster of a synth is simply because it's 16-step sequencer. And with this 16-step sequencer, you have 86-point patch in, meaning that with each of these patterns you can have an out and an in plugged in, allowing another step sequencer to control the first step sequencer. This is kind of like Inception, but it goes so much further than that. This complex MIDI trigger is controlled with not only MIDI but with CV control filters, so that's another cool thing to keep out. But the reason why it's a monster of a synth, because I've never seen this in any other instrument out there. I've never seen one step sequencer control another and control another and another and another. It just keeps going and going and going. Other than that, I like to hop on over to Softube's Heartbeat. Now what I love about this Heartbeat is that it's modeled after analog drum machines. So in other words, you don't have, this is modeled after the 808 drum machine, if you haven't heard of that, or the 909 drum machines, but this Heartbeat allows a lot of different things to go on. So you have a lot of auto layering with the machine's effects, you have modded analog synthesis to get the right types of drum sounds for your kick, snares, and claps, and so on and so forth. Other than that, they have amazing effects. They have some of their amazing effects. They have their TSAR 1 reverb, and the dynamite has been added to this drum machine. So if you're looking for those hard snaps and clap, you can engineer it with this drum synth. Rather than going to one synth to create one sound, rendering that out, you don't have to do that anymore. All you have to do is plug in and go. They have filtered echo filter delays. There's adjustable cutoff for the resonance parameters, which I've never heard of. I've never heard of just cutting off the resonance, always the filter itself. So with that being said, I'm going to show you what's new in Loop. Now Loop has come out for Ableton, and they usually do a lot of these things in advance so that way you can get your seat and get ready to go. So with Ableton's Loop, you have 400 diverse music makers to collaborate with new ideas and some of the newest technology that you have at your fingertips with Ableton's Loop. Now it lasts from October 30th to November 1st, so you don't have a lot of time within that parameter, but I do know that it is a huge conference if you're looking to boost your game with Ableton. For the final picks that I chose for this evening, I wanted to choose Protohyp's The Doghouse EP. Now, it has been released 8 days ago, but really it has been something new because on July 7th, they said that they're going to release this 5 EP set. With that said, Protohyp has been rocking the EDM scene for a little while now, and I think it's great if you really like hard dubstep and a lot of different hard scenes. If you're looking for hardcore music, Protohyp is good for that. He's an exceptional artist and is someone to look out for. Finally, to wrap this all up, I found that Monster Cat Contact number 22 has been released, and I'm eager to get this album because there are a lot of good sounds and great tracks on here that you simply can't get from any other compilation. It is different in a lot of ways simply because there are a lot of lows, a lot of highs, but more importantly there's a lot of chill wave, which I haven't heard at all in the music scene, other than it being its own entity and having its own thing. So I want to say thank you guys so much for these just watch on this stuff. It's just the stuff I pick out, what's interesting, what's new, what's coming, what's up and coming, what has yet to be released, what's going on here, what's going on there. So yeah, so I want to say thank you guys so much. Have a good one, and I hope you guys have lots of fun, because that's experiencing life in a totally new way. I love you guys so much. I really do mean that. Have a good one and stay safe. Peace.
Everyone, my name is Jordan, also known as X-3, and I want to say thank you guys. That's it. Pretty much, yeah. I hope you guys have a good one. Thanks for joining me on Info Friday, and I'll check you guys out later for another Fleets sweeping, super special pancake waffle kind of day, you know? Just a kind of good day, or a kind of like hustle day. Have a good one, and yeah, peace.